Here's another proportionality. Cost is proportional to volume, and the cost of 6 gallons of some unspecified product is $75. Question is, what's the cost of 3 quarts? Well, we can say that cost is proportional to volume, so the cost 1 over cost 2 should equal volume 1 over volume 2. Now, cost 1, we'll say, is the cost of the 6 gallons, which is $75. And the cost of the second is unknown, but that equals volume 1 over volume 2, which is 6 gallons over 3 quarts. Now, 6 gallons over 3 quarts, as we saw before, is the same as 24 quarts over 3 quarts. Now, that's just 8, so we have a factor of 8 between the costs, but just to illustrate again the fact that we can multiply by common denominator, which in this case would be C2 times 3 quarts, we end up with three quarts times $75 equals 24 quarts times C2, so that C2 will be 3 quarts times $75 over 24 quarts. This is 1/8. 1/8 of 75 is 9 3/8. It'd be $9.375. And again, you can check the arithmetic, and I guess that'd be rounded off to $9.38 in a real situation. Okay, let's take the calorie content of raw fish. Let's say that the calorie content of a fish is proportional to its mass between different types of fish, or at least between 2 fish of the same kind. Let's say we have a 6,000 pound fish with 4 million calories. We're going to compare that with a 3-ounce fish. We want to know what we can determine. Okay, well, this looks a lot like the one before, but it's calories rather than cost as proportional to volume. And we got a bad number in there. Okay, so it says cost 1 over cost 2 equals volume 1 over volume 2. So let's see. I'm sorry, calorie 1 over calorie 2. Okay, that might be energy 1 over energy 2, but okay, the calories are 6,000. Whoops. No, it's 4 million calories. Let's change that 6 to a 0. And then we can cheat a little bit and write 4 million calories over C2 is equal to the 6,000 pounds that corresponds to the 4 million calories over the 3 ounces. Now we really want to write that as 96,000 ounces over 3. Sorry for the cramped writing at the edge, but we'll live with that. So we have 96,000 over 3. We could then say 3 times 4 million calories equals 96,000 times C2, so that C2 is 12 million calories over 96,000, which comes out to be maybe about 100 and maybe it'll round off to 130 calories, maybe just 120. Okay? I think it rounds off to 120, about 124 point something. But that will be the calorie content of that 3-ounce fish, provided it's similar in constitution to the 6,000-pound fish. So a couple more examples involving proportionality.